Alright, the next letter we're going to be working on is the letter V, as in Varner. So you'll notice it starts here a lot like the U did. We're starting in pretty much the same place. So we're going to come down and then just sort of trail off as we come back up. Remember, the U came back down and had an extra tail. So we're going to trace it starting at the 1, come down and swoop back up. Real easy. It's just so basically it's kind of just a real kind of wavy line there that you have in somewhat of a form of the V. You'll notice it doesn't come to a regular point at the bottom like it did when you did these in print. It still has kind of a U shape to it. So we'll get some practice on these. Hopefully these won't be all that hard for you, especially after doing the U, because it's a lot like the U shape, just without the extra line coming down and back up. Trace with the highlighter. And of course, slow and steady, guys. Making these the right way the first time, and then as you get more comfortable with them, then is when you can possibly try getting a little bit quicker with them. But you have to be sure you do it the right way first. You didn't learn to run first, you had to learn how to walk first. Then you learn to run. Same here, take your time and do it right first, and then we can move a little faster. Alright, so all of these are capital V's. So now we're going to start with a proper noun that starts with the capital V's. Vermont, that's the name of a city. Vermont. Vermont. We have ver, or v. Comes from E-R. Is 3 humps. On is O-N, and T is the T. So go back across that T. Alright, Vera is another name. V-era. Vera makes more sense than Vera. I've heard of Vera before. That's why I call it Vera. Alright, next is Virginia, and that's a state. Virginia. Virginia. And what's making that J sound in this word? G before I. That G is making a J sound here. Alright, so J. Virginia, and we go back and dot 3 I's in that one. 1, 2, 3. The sound has an I in it. In has an I in it, and has an I. All right, and then we have van. An. That's an easy one to read and spell. An. N has 2 humps. Alright, then you have your lowercase v starting at the bottom line, going up, down, up, and then we're going to add a tail there at the dash line, or just under the dash line. So let's follow our line here, down, up, and a little tail that trails off just under the dash line. And now we can see a little bit more of our lowercase v here. Let's get some slow and steady practice. Be sure to use your highlighter. Several of you are not done because you didn't trace with your highlighter the first time. Alright, so those are all our lowercase v's. And underneath you'll notice we have velvet, vest, volume, and void. So we have velvet first. I recognize this word a lot because I hear it in red velvet in reference to cakes. At first, now they actually talk about red velvet cupcakes, brownies, and fudge. All kinds of stuff. Red velvet. Also red velvet scented candles. Okay, then you have vest. Est. Vest. V is an E. St. S-T. V-E-S-T. Vest. Alright, then we have volume. 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 Notice that the E is silent, but the U is making its second sound. So it's that E is making the U say its second sound. So V. Volume. And silent E. Remember that eon has 3 humps. And void. V. Oi. What makes the oi sound in this word? O-I says oi. V. Oi. D. Void. And as you finish those, you have Vivian and Van are in Vermont. The silver valve was expensive. Are some sentences you could work on.